Oh, I know what these bright followers are gonna do. They're gonna try and use one of these rockets to go to space. Oh my god. These are the stupidest ghouls. Fine. You want me to help you? As long as you'll get out of my hair and Manny's hair, then fine, I'll help you. But you're still stupid. Hey, where'd you guys go? Where'd you go? Oh, so I'm guessing that I can have completely cleared out. That was really fast. Where is the sacred site? Is it back here? Beyond this door? Down here. This way. In a sewer. What's this? Scrap metal. Let's go. It's this way. If you shot this, would it blow up? I wonder. Why am I lagging all of a sudden? Oh, it's this rocket.
I waited to speak with you one last time before I descended to the launch pad, Wanderer. I want you to know that we will remember for all eternity how you delivered us to the threshold of the great journey. Our preparations are nearly complete, but the rockets that will carry us to salvation are yet missing vital components. If you would still help us, Wanderer, speak to Chris. He can tell you what is missing. There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Let's talk about Chris.
After all that you have done for us, I suppose you deserve to know everything. When Chris came to us, we tried to convince him that he was human. But this only angered him. He seemed lost. We decided to let him stay with us for a few days, over the course of which we learned that his technical skills far surpassed our own. It became clear that the Creator had sent him to us, to ensure the success of the great journey. Equally clear was that Chris should labor in blessed ignorance of his humanity, and his inability to make the journey himself. It is no coincidence that two humans have been vital to the success of the great journey. It is my belief that the Creator sent you and Chris to expiate the sins of your kind against mine. You are redeemers both.
So you're gonna leave Chris behind?
Such is the Creator's will. Vision upon vision has shown me that were Chris to accompany us, he would die in minutes. The radiation around the launch pad alone would kill Chris in minutes. The radioactivity of the far beyond is much stronger.
Wow, you really pulled the wool over his eyes.
I take no pleasure in hiding the truth from Chris, but it is the Creator's will to which I must submit.
Goodbye, Jason.
There is no way that we can thank you enough, Wanderer. Your arrival here was a blessing. We will remember you always.
Aw, I feel so loved. Let's see. What does quest say? I still have to do that? I was hoping I could maybe not have to do that part. Chris? Oh, doesn't work. Hey, you!
Jason says that I am to cooperate with you on the final tasks necessary to launch the great journey.
So, the great journey will use those rockets?
Obviously. It's taken months, but I've nearly got them in working order. Soon they'll take us to the far beyond. I was skeptical at first, of course, being a man of science. But Jason is certain, and I believe in Jason.
How can I help?
I was close to completing work on the rockets before we were driven into hiding on the top floor. 2 components were missing. A quantity of isotope 239 igniting agent, and and a set of thrust control modules. The igniting agent is highly radioactive and decays quickly. That's why we can't use the drums that leak down on the launch pad. It's no longer potent enough. I need you to find an intact, shielded container of the igniting agent. As for the thrust control modules, they were custom built for these rockets. They won't even launch without them.
I'll track down that igniting agent.
Very well. We don't need a huge amount. 2 to 3 liters should be enough.
To the town of our free rode a stranger one fine day.
Can you give me any tips for my current task?
Repcon has been ransacked so many times by scavengers, it's hard to know where the components might turn up, if they turn up. Jason has mentioned some industrial ruins to the east that are supposed to be highly radioactive.
That's great, isn't it? Actually, I'd like to help with something else.
Alright. What would you rather be doing?
I'll check down the thrust control modules.
Alright. Anything else?
Can you give me any tips?
Scavengers wouldn't know the value of the modules just by looking at them. If you know any junk dealers in the area, I'd start there.
I have to do this. I'd rather just Manny talk about the checkered suit guy. I really don't like having to not know when I'm done or not. Well, I really would rather not have to do this quest. It's kind of stupid, but whatever.
Now the stranger started talking, made it plain to folks around. Was in Arizona, ranger wouldn't be too long in town. He came here to take an outlaw back alive or maybe dead, and he said it didn't matter. He was after Texas Red, after Texas Red.
Yeah.
Wasn't long before the